Hi guys, FrostFangs here, and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some LEX today, covering something that I think I've attempted to cover before, and for whatever reason it ended up just getting scrapped, or I ended up having problems with the video. I don't remember, but this is definitely something that I've had in my list for a while to redo because something went wrong. Either that or it was just a bad video, I genuinely don't remember, but we're going to be playing LEX with maxed out pursuit. I'm sure you kind of knew that already from the title and the thumbnail and stuff. I've actually had this loadout kind of sat here for a little while, been meaning to cover it for ages, and I'm finally getting around to doing it. For talent, doesn't really matter, probably going to go for discovery, but heroism and death hastens would also be fine. None of them affect his right click, and it is actually kind of a shame that he doesn't have a talent that buffs it out because it only deals 960 damage. Obviously it does have auto aim, which is kind of the strong point, and it also doesn't use up your ammo. You have literally perfect accuracy with no ammo usage, so it kind of makes sense for it to have a little bit less damage. It also does have a pretty lengthy cooldown of 15 seconds, although we do pull that down to 9, which is pretty reasonable. We also have damage reduction when we're in it, and also a heal for the shots that we land. And you may think that 24% damage reduction is really good and super useful, but the ability only lasts for like 1.4 seconds, so it really isn't all that much. Then we also have two kind of filler cards, the Hunted and Wicked Don't Rest, for a tiny bit of reset and a tiny bit of lifesteal against our target. I will say this definitely isn't the most sensible way to do what we're doing, but obviously I'm doing it for the sake of a video. If you wanted a more sensible version of this, you would really just mix it in with the normal setups you kind of see with LEX. It would be pretty easy. Definitely think that Discovery will be the best talent, followed closely by Heroism. If they have a ton of CC, I might just go for this, but Death Hastens definitely doesn't make sense in this situation, so I'll be going for one of these two, just depending on a situation. We'll stick to Onslaught and TDM, won't do any siege for this because obviously it's not a try-hard setup. I don't want to ruin some people's games, but don't worry, those of you guys that want to see me do more siege stuff, I have more siege on the way. I want to make an updated Corvus video sometime soon, and I will definitely be doing that on siege. Alright, well, for game one, we got TDM Abyss, pretty decent map for this. We got a Buck, a Strix, an Andro, and a Grover, so no front line, and then we're up against the Drogos, an Amania, Corvus, an Ashe, and an Eevee. Not really sure what to expect with this. Like I said, I have attempted to cover this before, like a really long time ago, I think a couple months back, but I haven't played it recently, and I don't remember all that much about when I did play it. But yeah, we'll go ahead and grab Discovery, and then the setup at the top right, we'll start off with some Cauterize and some Nimble. I guess probably makes the most sense. We've got Ferocity, Bounce House, Curse of Over Nocturnal, Stunning Visage, Wormhole, Battering Ram, Splitting Ice, Fusillade, and Creepers. I think I played with him in my last match as well. Shout out to two Creepers. I played Talus right before this with Knockback Talus, which I'll hopefully have in a video sometime soon whenever it's ready. Why didn't my slide just work? What the hell happened there? That was weird. I don't know how I'm lagging this hard. I just shot him, but I didn't shoot him. I should have died there, but at the same time I should have been able to kill him earlier. That was really bad. Why are the servers so messed? There's a bit more of the right click. I'm apparently on 30 ping, but yeah, as you know, Paladin servers are definitely not ever 30 ping. It definitely doesn't feel like it. I'm somehow on 100 health. Everything is super laggy right now. Literally played a game right before this and I didn't have any of these problems, so I have no idea what's going on. Ashe is the target. My slide just straight doesn't really work for some reason. My shots are super delayed. This game is absolutely cursed. That's something I just learned. My right click puts me into combat. Did not know that. Let's get a reload in real quick. Hope Amani doesn't hit me from behind. Some little taps onto this Ashe. She's loading up the right click, but we're a little bit too far away. There is one more dink. I'm going to slide down and maybe finish her off. There we go. That is the Amani right click coming in. Hello, Leanne. You are definitely not a Leanne, but this is definitely a Corvus. There's the right click again. He's gone. He's gone as well. This is so bad. Why is this game so busted? No idea why it's so broken right now, but yeah, I was getting a match or two in with Knockback Talus. I don't know if I'm going to turn it into a video or not, but it does seem like it could be somewhat decent. That is the Amani throwing a right click again. There's a hit or two on the Eevee. It seems to be a little bit better than it was. We'll switch target to hopefully the Ashe. Never mind, it's the Corvus. We'll pop a right click to get some shots and avoid the knockback. Grover went ahead and popped the ult. There's a right click on to the Drogos. Let's finish him off. Get some shots on this Corvus. Can I finish him off? It's so unpredictable right now. Let's go in, pop the right click. No one's even here. It feels kind of nice to have it on a 9-second cooldown, to be honest. Finished off our Cauterize. Hello, Drogos. How did I hit you just there? I feel like I was well off target. My slide just doesn't work. Half the time, it's so weird. We'll pop a right click to get some shots on the Amani. Why did only one or two of those land? I have no idea. There is an ult way too early, but I guess they took Corvus low enough so I could finish him off. No idea what the hell just happened. There's a right click for the Grover, not a Grover. Let's go ahead and yoink this. Thank you very much. Get some shots on the Amani. Slide over here. We should be able to finish her off before she gets away. That is definitely not happening with these servers. Pop the F. There's the right click again. I don't know how only two of those landed. This is such a cursed game. Amani's on that side. Drogos is on the left, so obviously I'm dead. I was on 800 health. We'll get a little bit more nimble. Hello, Corvus. What's popping? There's the right click again. That stun kind of sucked. I actually got kind of bodied there. My aim also got locked with the spin, not the spin, the slide, and then we finished him off. How didn't I die there? That was really weird. I feel like the lag is screwing me over, but also helping me sometimes. Hello, Amani. I don't know how I just shot you and landed those hits, but okay, sure, I'll take it. I'm on half health. I feel like I've spent this entire game on half health. We'll go ahead and get a little bit more nimble. We'll slide in, pop the right click just to get some free little shots. We can finish her off. I don't really feel like I can trust my aim whatsoever. I'm trying to slide away. Why is she just walking towards me, by the way. That was really weird. I wondered why she wasn't blinking, but I was expecting her to pull some moves, and then she just didn't. Corvus and the Amani are both here. I'm probably dead because I'm on half health. Pop the F and the right click. Somebody just fell off the map. I really hope that that was the Amani, but I don't know. He's probably going to stun me. He missed the stun, but landed the teleport. I guess I'm still alive on 80 health. This is so cheesy. Gonna go ahead and get a little bit of Haven. This match is nearly over. Hello, Drogos. There's the right click. Very close to getting killed there. The Eevee is running in and ice blocking. I don't think that Eevee's a person. She must have disconnected because that was a really bad play. Let's get rid of the Corvus to finish off the match, and there is the victory. What a weird Paladins game. Hopefully we don't have lag in game 2 or possibly 3. Right, well, there we go. We'll go through them top to bottom. Shoutouts to Kaver Jin, possibly, but shoutouts definitely to Creeper YT. I said top-notch server. He said, oof, true, yep, server bought on eBay, $5. It probably cost a little bit more than that, but honestly, servers have been pretty scuffed for like the past couple months, and it's honestly been kind of painful. Saying that, though, that was probably the worst I've had in a really long time, but we went 14-2, 36k. A lot of that is because of the lag. It did save me a bunch of times, but I did also get screwed pretty heavily by it, so I don't feel like it favored me too much. Felt like it was pretty consistently screwing me and then also giving me some form of benefit. But let's go through the stats. Grover did pretty good. Like I said, I feel like I did pretty decent. Buck did pretty good. Strix had a bit of a tougher time, but still didn't do badly. Same thing with the Andro. Drogos did a really good job. Corvus was pretty annoying. Ash did a decent job. Molly had a bit of a tougher time, and same with the Eevee. Overall, pretty even TDM, to be honest. Alright, well, for game 2, we got Onslaught Marauder support. I went ahead and used a skin booster so we can use the Covert Ops skin because I've barely ever played with this or barely even shown it off. Shoutouts to Aspectaq. He's on Strix. We also have Grok, a Victor, and a Term. What's my check mark? It's just a verified thing so that people know it's actually me and not somebody who's trying to pretend to be me or has the same name. Don't really feel like there's any point in me answering him because Aspectaq just went ahead and dropped that in the chat, but we're up against a Cassie, a Damber, a Fury, a Vivian, and a Tiberius. We'll go ahead and grab our Discovery, and then the setup will start off again with some Cauterize and some Nimble. Worked pretty well last time. Probably shouldn't have done that though, considering they have Wakono's Wrath and Exterminate. Probably should have got some Resilience, but we've got Maelstrom, we've got Crush, we've got Cardio, we've got Booby Trap, Predatory Instincts. Strix and Cassie still haven't picked anything, which is a little bit weird, but yeah, I'm expecting the amount of stuns they've got there to be kind of annoying. That is a lot of people. Why am I playing so aggressive? Let's pull back a little bit. What is my plan? Where should I place myself? Doesn't matter. There goes Vivian. The frame rate drop whenever we kill our target is kind of ridiculous. There goes Cassie. There goes the Tiberius. There's a right click for some shots. That takes like half of their health off. Gonna try and pull off like a flank play. This is kind of sketchy. That is 3 of them, so maybe I should retreat. Screw it. We'll see if we can pull this off. Hello, Damby. You just got healed. I am totally screwed unless they choose not to chase, which it seems like they're not. Didn't word that sentence properly, but hello, Vivian. I am not looking too good. I don't know if I can actually fight her. Okay, that's a stun from Furia. I am probably dead. Why did I decide to drop down? Even from being out of combat, just about dodge that Furia beam. There's the right click. Let's get rid of the Cassie. Nice. Hello, Vivian. There's some shots. My god, I'm inaccurate with Lex. I haven't played him in ages. There's a right click for these guys. Let's finish off the Furia. I'm trying to tap her feet. I'm not doing a great job. She's going for the ult as soon as that finishes. I had one shot left and that didn't work. Let's slide over here. Finish off the Cassie. No, why are they all paying so much attention to me when I drop down? It does seem like their Cassie also never connected, so this is actually a 4v4 with a bot on each side, which is kind of interesting. There's a right click onto the Tiberius. I don't know how one of those shots missed, but whatever. He's dead. I feel like the right click with Lex is a little bit finicky. Doesn't seem like the auto aim works all that reliably on it. Hello, Furia. Jesus Christ, I got caught on like a weird bit of the floor. She should be dead here though. Oh my god, are you kidding me? There's the right click. That should do it though, right? No, she's still alive. There we go. Finally finished her off. I missed all of those. Vivian is our target. I guess we should try and get rid of her. We'll dismount her there. We'll slide a little bit. She's pulling up the shield. There's the right click. There's a bit of a weird lockout time on his right click. That is 2 of them. Why are they all paying so much attention to me? Why is that like the only time people have gone around the top? There is my right click for a bit of a heal. Nice. Hello, Cassie. I'm going to go for an ult. Actually got that off, but that didn't kill either of them. I thought Cassie would have been low enough, but apparently not. Yeah, this is a 4v4, which is really weird. I don't usually have those. We'll go ahead and pop the right click up here just to get some shots. Oh, hello. That's a free kill on Damber. Nice. Didn't even have to put any effort in for that. Guess we can drop down and maybe get rid of the Fury. Oh, my accuracy was on point there. Can we kill him instead? Nice. That didn't happen how I wanted it to happen. Okay, we've got to reload in. He's now fully healed up. Never mind. He's dead. Hello, Vivian. Can I finish you off? No. Team should be able to get rid of these 2 guys though, right? They're both really low. Really should try and focus whoever I've got as my mark because I deal way more damage to them. We'll slide and pop the right click. There's some shots and a heal. Nice. That actually worked out really well. The fact that you can slide and right click actually makes it a lot easier. Hello, Damber. There's some shots on him as well. He's on no health. Oh, god damn it. That Vivian mine actually just messed me up. I totally would have been able to land that. Don't know how I didn't get stunned there, but okay. We'll slide down, get some shots on him. He's going into his F. Damn it. Hello, Fury. There's a bunch of shots into you. Put it down to half health really quickly. Did that really miss? Are you kidding me? Sorry guys. Game crash. No worries. Doesn't really matter because they didn't have a Cassie. Now it's actually technically even. How did that not hit the Damber, by the way? Excuse me. Ult, can you work properly, please? Why didn't my ult hit the Damber? I'm totally dead, but I'm more confused with how my thing didn't hit him. What? Guessing the angle must have been weird on it, but that was strange. I had very clear vision on him there, and it just didn't use the ult. Same thing kind of happens with his right click sometimes. It just feels a little bit off. Did go ahead and finish off Resilience though, and also Nimble. There's a right click for some really crappy damage on him. Get some more shots with the left click. Why am I getting so much spread when I'm actually like tapping it pretty carefully? I don't know. Hello, Tiberius. There's the dismount at spawn. Do I go and chase him or what's the plan? That is Fury. They're paying so much attention to me trying to flank people. I really haven't been able to sneak one in. Tiberius is actually ulting me now, so I'm going to try and jump off, but nope, dead to Furious done. Fair enough. Obviously, I'm not complaining about it. I think it's fine that they're paying attention to me. I just find it really interesting because usually I don't have too hard of a time trying to flank with Lex. Just about dodged the Furious stun, trying to finish off the Vivian. She's actually still got a little bit of health though. I got stunned by the Damber. There's the right click, the lockout time on that nearly bodied me. I am on 700 health. I thought I was way lower than that. We're actually okay. That's Fury on no health. Nice. There is 3 of them gone. We should be able to hold the point now. Get some shots on the Vivian. Could use the ult here, but I probably don't need to. I imagine we can get rid of both these guys without needing to. Yeah, there we go. We're actually evened out in the score. 354 to 354. Hello, Tiberius. There's the shot and the right click. The amount of freaking reaction time they had there was super low. Let's get rid of this Cassie bot. There we go. F over to the point. Fury's going for the ult. I'm going to go ahead and pop mine. That only hit the Tiberius. Why am I so bad with Lex ult? Pop the right click to get some shots on him. They're probably going to lose this team fight. I'm imagining we can at least take him out though, and I can maybe distract them at the back. We're still trying to hold it. Maybe we can bait some of them off of the point. I don't know really what I'm doing. Cassie's gone ahead and used the ult. I think I heard her use it there, but I guess she rolled off the point. No idea what happened there. Go ahead and right click to hit the Fury a little bit. Let's drop down and finish her off. We should be able to, right? Nice. I'm going to go ahead and F. Never mind. I got ulted by Damber. Turn went ahead and finished him off. This is a very close match. We are literally within 10 points of winning on both sides, but there is the victory. A very, very close match, but we just about managed to pull through with a win. That was actually really, really tense. I had a bit of a tough time, but overall I don't think I did too badly. Enemy Tiberius just asking what the tick was, so I said verified badge. I make videos. That's really the only way I can describe it without seeming like a bit of an ass. I like your vids. I said that. Yeah, so I think he must have asked his team as well. I don't know. I think there was somebody on my side who was also asking what it is. I like your vids. FrostFangs here. Shoutouts to Oso Killua. Shoutouts to the entire match there because that was a pretty good match. Yeah, we'll go through the stats top to bottom. Like I said, I could have definitely done better, but didn't actually do too badly. 14-8, 70k is not highest damage that match. We were beaten up by the Tiberius, but overall I'm happy with how we did considering the setup we were using. I will say this is actually quite easy to do decently with because obviously you just have to hit right click and it does the rest of the work, but it definitely doesn't work as well as just standard Lex if you're like a medium amount of decent. Obviously I'm nowhere near the best player ever at Paladins and I would feel better 90% of the time going for a normal Lex setup, but hey, if you just feel like giving this a go, definitely worth a try. It is somewhat interesting. I watch your guides. See you, homie. Shoutouts to the Tiberius. I don't know if you could call my videos guides. It's probably a bit of a stretch, but yeah, we'll go through the stats top to bottom. Victor did a really good job. Grok had a really tough time there. 416, 37k, 11k is a pretty rough stat. Same thing with the Strix, but obviously he was DC'd for a lot of that game. Term did pretty decent, pretty average for that match, although we did play the objective a ton alongside the Grok. As for their side, Tiberius was probably the most annoying. Fury was a pain in the ass for me. Damber didn't do too good. He was just kind of annoying as well because he was getting away a ton. Cassie was obviously a bot for that entire thing, and even though our Strix reconnected, it still was pretty much the same for the remainder of the game. And then finally Vivian was a bit of a pain in the ass, but she wasn't too bad. Overall, got to say their team had a ton of awareness. I didn't really feel like I could actually flank them very easily, whereas usually with Lex it isn't too difficult. Maybe it was the skin having loud sound effects or something. But yeah, I guess I'll end the video off here. Not really any point in doing a game 3. I feel like I've covered pretty much everything I wanted to cover. We had 2 pretty decent matches. Overall, this setup is pretty much what I expected it to be. It's not terrible. It is definitely not crazy strong, but it is interesting because you can buff out the sustain with it. You can reduce its cooldown like we did and give yourself damage reduction and a heal, but you don't really have any way to buff out the offensive side of it. It deals like 1,000 damage, which isn't that much. It's like half of most characters' healths, but for me, I'd love a way to turn it into like an offensive ability instead of it always being some form of like last resort when you're out of ammo or you're using it to escape and heal and damage reduction and stuff. I'd love a way to buff out the damage and maybe give yourself a speed buff or something useful to make it not such a defensive ability, but that's just me. Of course, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. I certainly have. It's been a decent amount of fun. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Let me know what you want to see me do next, and as always, stay frost there.